Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I am picking up my mess here. I bought this colored pencil set that I'm going to start using it in my granddaughter's Bible and mine. I bought one too, but that's a separate video. But I just thought, you know what, I need to prep for the week, so let me just turn on my video and kind of share or show kind of this is the real deal. And hold on here, I know I could have done this before, but sometimes I just, you know, kind of show or share kind of real life. So today I am updating my planner, my bullet journal for the week. This is my dailies. I'll kind of do that last. So basically what I'm going to be doing is migrating my task for the week, for the new week. And I started doing it, but then I stopped myself. I said, you know, let me do this on screen. Oh, look, I got marker on here. Oh man. So anyway, okay, so let me bring you down a little bit. Okay, I think that is good right there. My husband, if you watched my last video, my chair kept on squeaking. My husband fixed it. See, I'm moving around, you can't hear it. Okay, so this is the current week. This is just, I was just testing some Prismacolors, some old color pencils I have. So we're here, this is Sunday, and I need to prep for the new week. Again, I've already updated all this. This is usually stays. This is my first my little part-time job I have in the mornings, and that usually stays as is. As you can tell, I've been ordering stuff. So here I just made some purchases. The brown is, you know, receiving packages, and I just ordered some Bibles, a couple of Bibles that were on sale. For my granddaughter and my daughter, and I can't, until I get an email from the company, which is Christian Book, I can't update it. So once I get that, I will put a little post-it like this and with a date, because you know how that is. So okay, so far this week I put plan a fun day with my granddaughter, and I'm gonna have to move the book just slanted a little bit. She's on spring break, so I want to plan. I already have plans with her. I know where I want to take her, but I just need to schedule a day with her. So let's migrate. I've already done my 52-week savings, so I do probably need to add $12 to that, to my 52-week savings. And create history, illnesses, and pictures. Oh, I didn't do that. I haven't done that yet, and I have to do it because my rheumatology appointment is on Friday. So I don't want to do it today. Okay, so I can migrate that over. So illness, history, and pics. I have a bad autoimmune flare-up it looks like it's every 2 years. So where I'm down for at least 3 months. I mean, when I mean down, I mean like in bed for 3 months. But anyway, I have to do that. So take history, tax history. Oh, I have to do that before Wednesday. So tax history. See, sometimes I get just so busy, I keep on migrating. Text history of 2024, and that's for my first part-time job, Lucille. I wrote that wrong, but anyway. Okay, migrate that. Monthly reports. I need to finish that. I'll do it tomorrow in the office. And my monthly report, when it goes to my boss, he doesn't need it. he likes it monthly, but he really doesn't need it until the quarterly report is due. And that's like in 2 months from now. So he just keeps it in his files. I just need to do it. Birthday cards, I need to do that. Actually, I need to do that today. So I'm gonna bring out my dailies, and I have a different pen. Where's my pen for that? These are the mini composition notebooks from Walmart. I use it as my dailies, and I use the Pentel Energel 0.5. Let me see, birthday cards. And these are past birthdays. I can't find the birthday cards. I bought them. And I put them somewhere, and I know they're in a baggie. You know, a little Walmart bag. And then let me highlight that in blue for birthdays. I have to get that done today. My poor young man is waiting for his card. We did a big birthday celebration for my daughter and her boyfriend. It's just, I haven't given him his card. Okay. For my cafe notes, I use the Pentel Energel 0.35 with I guess they call this the Euro. I thought I saw in jet pens they call it, let me see, the Euro. I don't know. It's like EURO. But anyway, it works best for this. Okay, so I migrated that. Declutter. I have to declutter. That's going to go in red. Because the following week, I have to prep to get ready for Chicago. Okay, declutter. Washer, dryer area. And there goes my Zozo. I apologize. Either someone's there coming in my house, or she's just barking at people out there, or she's just barking at an animal. It could be anything. Catch up with her barks are different. Sounds like somebody she knows. I wonder if my daughter's home. My daughter's visiting with my grandbabies. Catch up with laundry. I'm doing that today, so it's already in my dailies, and that's up here. But you know what? I'm not gonna finish it all today because it's a lot. So I just put here catch up is CU, laundry, and I need to work on that. In the past, I worked on laundry every day, but then I got tired of it. So then what happens is now I'm behind. So in this house, even though it's my husband and my younger daughter, you wouldn't think I have so much laundry, but we do. Okay. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, we'll cross that out because I'm supposed to be migrating it over here. I'm talking and not paying attention to where I'm actually writing it. I really want to work hard this week to get things done because the following week I have to prep for my trip. So I don't want to do too much here because here I have to like pack, wash my hair. It's a big ordeal. I gotta wash my hair. There's certain things I need to do to prep for that trip. So I don't want to be stressed because what always happens is I think I have enough time, and then the day before I'm cramming a whole bunch of things in, and I don't want it to be that way this time around. Okay, so I migrated everything, and I didn't follow this at all. So this is why I don't like writing those out, those trackers, because it just doesn't it's just been so busy. I don't know why. I think part of the problem is I wake up too late, and then when I get up it's like go and I need to just go to bed early, but I'm not sleepy. So I just lay in bed, and then so it's like, if I'm just going to lay in bed, why don't you stay up and get some things done? So then there goes the cycle. Okay, so I migrated from there. Now I'm going to go to my monthly task, and what do I need to do? Okay, so declutter, I already migrated that for this week, which I need to do. I need to organize my office. It's starting, I just have too much stuff. Or buy a box and start boxing some things up. I think I want to buy containers. That's what I want to do. Containers. And I'll put here office, because I'm starting to feel cluttered, and I don't like that feeling. When I come to my office, I like to feel, and I'll just put here, organized office is a different, I apologize if you can't see. I don't think you can see. Organized office, it's different. So, and what I mean by that is just, I'll just put some things in containers and then move those containers upstairs, because it's, I don't like to keep it in the basement. But okay, so 52-week savings, buy Easter gifts, and that's in April. I still have time for that. Okay, I had lunch with my daughter. Not breakfast, but I had lunch. And my grandbabies. I babysat my grandkids. When she needs me, I will. And I've been picking her up from class once a week and taking her to McDonald's and the park. And then I've been FaceTiming, and then I already have that in today's to do. I shouldn't have scratched that off because I still have more Sundays to come. Yeah, so I'm getting stuff done. Oh, coupons for cats, I already got that resolved. Cancel, I already did that. Update, I probably need to do that this week. I just gotta update my life insurance. Actually, what I'm going to do is find paperwork, because I have copies. Find paperwork. And then the second part of that is life insurance. I have to write down a sample, not sample, but my draft ideas, my draft updates, write draft. I'll just put here plans, because I have to redo it, so I got to think how I'm going to redo that. And I think that's it. Here at large expenses, if you see here, I didn't have any bigger, like, if I don't have anything here, then that's fine. I don't necessarily have to write in this. This is just if I need extra sheets for planning. Like if I want to declutter, I can just write down here, what are my plans for that? But I generally do that in my dailies, in here. So, and this is my newest TN cover from leather that I bought from the inexpensive leather. Look at that, it's getting all dusty. From Michaels. Is it Michaels or Hobby Lobby? No, Michaels. And so I have my dailies, my journal, and then I have 2 pockets in each side. So this is my scripture reading, and this is my faith confessions, which is just that's kind of my index of what I have in here. And it's just working out that way. That way, because when I use my notebooks, I like them flat like that. I don't know. These are thicker, so if they're thinner like this is, I forget how many sheets this is that I write it down. But this is, let me see. Did I write? I thought I usually write it down. I think, hold on here. Let me get it. Let me check my journal. Yeah, 80 sheets, 160 pages. So when it's thicker like that, the books still fit in there. It's just when you write, I like it flat. Okay, so I think I don't have I should make my, yeah, I'm gonna do that this week. Make my eye this week. You know why I keep on going? Because I see my tab there. So what I have to do is just move this tab over to my new week. And these are great because they stay in this thin paper. So, okay, so I think I'm done here. And generally when I'm done, I'll X like that. So when I'm turning and I see that, that means I already migrated. I have to do that to the other pages, but I won't do that now for time's purpose. And I think that is it. Oh, I need to text the lady. Her husband visits our church, but I need to, so text regarding her knee surgery. Making sure I do that on Friday, which is 3/21. Okay. Or no, I gotta do it before. So 3/20, before her surgery. And after, I'll put here, 3/21. Okay. So, okay, so I think that looks like it's it. So now I'm gonna highlight. Let me see, make sure you guys can see. Okay, so now I'm gonna highlight because this doesn't mean it just looks like a bunch of information. So once I highlight, it makes more sense in my brain what each thing is. So let's go ahead and highlight in this color. I use mile liners. What's important for the week. So what did I say I had to do? I already forgot. Oh, I got to return. I didn't write down. I started writing and I stopped. Return my Bible. I purchased an Inspire Faith Bible and colored pencils. And for myself, colored, it was on sale. So colored pencils. So hold on, let me write this down. Because I can't write and talk. Anyway, and I've got marker all over me. Here, let me finish my story here. So I bought the Inspire Faith and Amazon sent it in a bag. And usually they use like the plastic bubble wrap bag or a box. Well, they used like the brown paper bag and it doesn't have that much of, you know, padding in it. So it got dinged on the side, on the spine, and then on the gilding, and it's rose gold. It's beautiful, but I was like, no. And then it had some pages that were really bent, and so I asked for a replacement. So okay, so now let's do our, okay, so illness, I need to do that. That's in red, reddish orange, vermilion, I think it's called. Taxes, I have to do that. Okay. And I think that's it. Okay, so green, I'm going to use for return Bible and colored pencils. Colored pencils, I bought 2 inexpensive colored pencils because I watched, I forget her name, on YouTube, and then buy containers. That goes in green because that's money that I need to spend. Yeah. And I kept that one set that you saw, the Starjoy. I just thought they were a little better than the other brand that I bought, so I need to return those. And then plan a fun day with my granddaughter. So I'm starting to get into not Bible journaling, but I'm wanting to create a Bible for my granddaughter, so when she's 18, you know, I highlight scriptures that I want her to know that is from my heart, like who I am in Christ, just scriptures of encouragement, things, prayers that I want to put in there, pictures, like every year, I bought a notebook, so every year I write down a letter from my heart on her birthday. So instead of putting it in a notebook, I'm going to write letters, and then in the Bible, in the back, it comes with an envelope. So I'm going to put those letters in there, and then I'm going to give them to her when she's 18. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Okay, so monthly report, it's purple. That's, and then chores and stuff, anything has to do with me is in gray. And then texting somebody at church is orange because that is, oh, and you know what? I need to do my Bible study for Thursday for my Battlefield of the Mind study here. Oh, let me get my hand out of the way. I apologize. I'm not looking at the camera, and I'm just, let me see. So chapter, so 19 and 20. I might just do 19. I don't know. I'll just put a question mark on the 20 Battlefield book. And then let me see. I don't need to do anything for church in terms of newsletter, but you know what? I think actually I'm going to start my newsletter here because I'm going to be gone, so I need to have it done before I leave. Church newsletter, and I think I started already. I just need to make sure I have like birthdays and just information. Church newsletter started. It's already started. I just need to make sure all the information's there. So all I got to do is print it next week, and then actually I'm going to write that down here. Print newsletter or church newsletter. See, because I know I need to do it this week, I put it in here, because if not, I would put it in, you know, my monthly task. Okay. And then I have my rheumatologist appointments, so I have to take, and I already know that, so I don't have to write it down, because that'll go in my dailies. Okay, so I think this is good. I think I'm done. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pull this to the side because you already saw that. And so I'm going to pull from there for tomorrow. Hold on here. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to need any more room to update here. So what I'm going to do is do 317. And I'm sorry, I have to turn my book a little bit sideways. 317, 25. Tomorrow's Monday. And generally, I kind of have the same headings. So my health is over here to the far left. So that's AM meds. And I apologize if you can't see while I'm writing, but I can't. It's hard to do it in the camera because I don't have the camera at the angle, you know, from the side. I may do that differently next time so you can actually see from the side versus when I have my camera angle from the top. It's hard. Okay, so I have my AM and PM meds, my Bible. I still need to do my Bible today, and my Commit 30. I started my Commit 30 again, so that's something that's always behind. I'm catch up behind, because that's just the way it is. Bible, so scripture writing. I've been doing that in this book, so it helps to have it there. What's tomorrow, Monday? Oh, I'm going to be in the office all day, so I don't think I'm going to work in my Commit 30. Oh, I might want to work in my Commit 30 to relax a little bit. No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to do that tonight, maybe. Continue working on laundry, because remember, I want to catch up, so I have to do laundry every single day. So I usually do that in the middle. And let me see, the chickens are good. My cat, I gotta put fresh water for my cats today. So usually I don't go down here. I'll just put water. Look like I think I'm going off the. Okay, and then I'm looking at my day tomorrow. Oh, okay, so I have to, and I'll get the weather and I'll put it here I usually do that, but I'm on my phone. So I have Lucille in the morning. That's my first little part-time job, to take care of the lady down the street. Oh, I have to take my weight, so I'm gonna put that up here. And I write pretty tiny anyway, so that doesn't bother me. So Lucille, and I have to go to her house at 8 o'clock because I have to be in the office by 10. So she usually asks me, do you have to go to the office today? If I say no, then she'll stay in bed and relax and take her time. If I say yes, then she gets up and and she starts going a little faster. She's in her 90s, so she's she's funny. Okay, so, and then I have to go in the office because I have to make up for 2 days that I'll be gone. I'll be gone for 2 weeks in April. So I always like to make up my days because I'm only in the office for 3.5 hours a week, or 3 hours a week. And so 3 to 4 hours a week, but minimum 3. And instead of going in for 2 separate days to make it up, I just rather get it all done. Oopsie. Okay, so 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Therefore, it's done and out of the way. Okay, so that's the bulk of what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So when I get home, I'm going to be tired. Oh, tomorrow's St. Patty's Day. I'll put little holidays over here. I'll just put here St. Patty's Day. And I'll put here, oops. Actually, let me white this out. I gotta put a little dot. So my tasks are in dots, and then just notes are in a dash. So I got a text my son-in-law for, he's half Irish. Happy St. Patty's Day. Okay. And so, okay, so tomorrow, I just put a little note here. My daughter works, I don't have her schedule. I know she works tomorrow. I just put here, Hannah. I just put HN works, and then I'll get her schedule because I don't have her schedule for the week. That's what I need to add to my planner. And then my husband, and I usually just put initials. He has physical therapy, and a lot of times I always put their schedule because they live here with me. I like knowing where they're at or their appointments, because sometimes if I see it in my planner, then I know that I kind of remind him. And even though he knows, this is just for me to know where she's at. And then she has, okay, she works, and then she has, I'll just leave that space for her work schedule. She has volleyball practice. She's an assistant coach, Missy volleyball practice. And this is mainly for dinner purposes, you know. Plus, she's my youngest daughter. I like to know where she's at. She's my baby. She's 21, but she always tells us where she's at. And I think that's it for tomorrow. So that's all I have so far. And then I'll continue updating it, like if stuff happens throughout the day. Oh, Zoe's meds. I always forget that. Put her, let me put her next to Lucille. Zoe's meds. Oh, it's habit. She's like on a 14-day, I don't know if it's antibiotic or what, but she has like some redness on her belly, and it's helping. So she's almost done with it. So I got to put that. And I'm looking here to see if there's anything else. Okay. And I have to do the litter boxes tomorrow. Because I do them every other day. They have a lot of boxes. My cats have 3 boxes. So, okay, Zoe's in that color. Now I'm going to color code because everything I see in color. Okay, that's the day and time, or the date. Yellow is for health. So And I really need to get on my health. I don't know. It's just... And then Bible is in orange, or faith. And then holidays are in blue, so I'll put that in blue here. And then the weather will be, and I can just highlight now and then just write it in later. So I write the weather here. I didn't have today's weather, so I got to add that. I didn't do it yesterday either. Hold on here. So see, I'll put the weather like that. So sometimes I do that. I mean, I check the weather, I just don't write it down sometimes, and then I go back and add it after the fact. So that is for the weather. And then the lady down the street is in gray. I don't want to say my actual job, but my job is in purple, and text, so I'll do that in blue because it's a holiday. So I got to text my son-in-law happy St. Patty's Day. My daughter works. Usually I only highlight tasks, so when I see highlights I know I can jump around. These little are notes, but for my daughter, she's the exception because she's in pink. So, and then I still need to update, and then I won't highlight him. Now if I was taking him to therapy, then that will be a dot, and then it will be in green. But because I only like to highlight my task, my eyes take me to here, not here, because it doesn't involve me, basically. So yeah, that is it. And then tomorrow I start memory keeping, like anything that happens throughout the day with my pets, my family, anything, I just put it there. And then once I'm done there, I update my memories. You know, rapid logging my day helps. So when I, you know, update my memories notebook, it's really helpful. So that's all I have. Generally this stays open like this on my desk, you know, for the current week, and it sits to the side, and this is with me all day long, you know, because I'm in the office in the basement, and so this goes with me everywhere. When I go in the office, I also take this with me because, you know, I like to know what I have to do throughout the day, plus if I have to update it, or if I get phone calls, or if I'm out and about and I need, like I'm at the store, then I also have my shopping list here. So that just helps to have this with me. Plus it's really light and it fits well in my purse. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll get more comfortable in making more of these videos. But thank you so much for watching, and until next time.